Happy New Year, Facebook. My goodness, guys. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you? Happy friggin' New Year to all of you. 2025, the first show of the new year. And I'm sitting here with all this stuff in front of me. I'm like, what do I talk about? And how many of you actually woke up today with a hangover? And you could, the majority probably said, no, not me. Nope, I don't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. People forget hangover is just something that remains from what it was or the past per se. So if you're waking up dreading the day, a lot of us have to take into account why we're dreading. We're not brought here to dread this life. And a lot of us have become so used to waking up unhappy. Yeah, New Year's Day is a good benchmark. It's a great time to, I saw open the door and let out the old and welcome in the new kind of thing. But if you really want to welcome in any kind of new in your life, you've got to realize what you're waking up to every day. If you're waking up not happy about what's going on in your life, if you're waking up dreading going here, going there, why am I in this situation? The problem with that is you're just going to keep manifesting that. And the biggest wake-up call for me when it comes to hangovers, because it's National Hangover Day, the biggest wake-up call for me was way back in, I think it was the late 80s. It shows my age. I had a fun-filled night of alcoholic beverages and a lot of white powder, man. Because back then, that was the Scarface thing, and that's what we did. Getting over a breakup of something, I have no idea. And I found myself saying, wait, let me just pull in this parking lot here as I've been driving around for hours, crying my eyes out and, wallowing in my pity. And I pulled into a parking lot, and I figured, I'll take a nap, then I'll head back home. The old drunken mentality back then. Well, I woke to the sound of, I hear this on my window, and I see it's light out now, and it's light. And here I am with a cop looking at me saying, you were pretty effed up last night, weren't you? I said, yeah, but I just pulled into a parking lot, and I just wanted to get some rest. I didn't mean to drive. I'm sorry. He goes, no, the meatball, you didn't pull into a parking lot. You pulled into a four-way intersection. And you're blocking it. So can you please move your car and go home now? And he said, where's your home? And I said, it's right there. My house is literally 2 houses down the street, and I thought there was a parking lot there. But that was the biggest wake-up call for me, and that was many, many moons ago, and haven't really drank ever since. And a lot of us sometimes have to get to that point in life where we take a complete and utter mental assessment on what's going on. And the new year is a great time to do that. The new year is a great time to create a so-called benchmark. But you have to get to the point of why you're not waking up happy. And a lot of people can blame it on their spouse or their job or this or that. But yeah, indeed. But you have a right to either fix it, deal with it, or change it. Your life is not going to change until you change your life. Nothing. And if you woke up today saying, here we go again, the same new year, the same scenario, it's the same situation, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's what's going to culminate in your life. Until you wake up, like I did, hopefully with your own sound and not somebody tapping on your window saying, meatball, you're blocking an intersection. Oh, by the way, you took out a row of hedges down the street there. And if the owner wants to press charges, you're in trouble. That was the epiphany. And I love how the universe reminds me of where I am. And I love those kind of scenarios in life. Granted, I'm grateful that was so irresponsible and I probably could have killed somebody. But as a 20-something, you don't think of those things. Now that a lot of us are in the upper echelon of age, we're starting to realize that there's different things in life. There's different things for us that we can do. We're not stuck here. We're not stuck in this realm of thinking. My life, nothing in my life changed until I changed what I was thinking about. And all I had to do, because I mentioned here many times on America's Mentor, hundreds of times, I have been and will always be the hardest working soul out there. But it wasn't until I changed what I was thinking about and how I thought of myself and making constant mental evaluations. You know, at work the past several days, the department has been plagued. I mean, people have been ill, and, you know, I even got a portion of it with the stuffiness and, you know, some little wheezing here and there, but some people are literally, are deathly ill, literally in the hospital right now. Just from dehydration, you know, that kind of illness going around here. But when I had to be there, and we had to do a yearly audit, and we had to do a yearly inventory to go over what's going on and to make an assessment for the new year, a projection. And that is exactly what I did with my life. And hopefully you guys can do that with yourself. Every day is just a mental assessment on where my arrow is pointed. And this powerful way of changing your life is so simple because it's you just choosing a new mental path. And if you keep doing that mental path, you're going to create new neural pathways in your brain that is going to trigger even better ideas to follow through with. All you're doing is just recoding the computer. And if you do it through repetition, it's the act of repeating, you're going to create the most amazing things. But it requires discipline, control gained by enforcing obedience or an order. You have to literally remind yourself every day of where you're going, what you're doing, and how you're going to be. And when you keep doing that, when you keep obedient, like they say that in scripture a lot with obedience as servitude, when you're obedient to your thoughts and you're setting out every day just to focus on what you want to bring for the day, the most amazing day, the future goals, the true desires, you keep doing that, it becomes a natural process, all by repetition. We've already got to this point in our life through repetition on whatever and wherever we are. If you're not happy where you are, all you have to do is change what you're doing every day. Most importantly, what you're thinking. And if you keep doing it, you're going to create a whole host of neuro thinking processes that are naturally going to get you there. Why? Because you're going to start feeling more excited. You're going to start feeling more energized for the day. You're going to start being the person that you've always wanted to be. But it's a hard, how should we say, thought process to really think about what's going on in your life. Well, when you take an assessment of who you are, you take an assessment of that person that you're facing the mirror with every day. It's a great reality check. It'll help you realize this doesn't have to be the same year that I've dealt with the past several years. This doesn't have to be the same life that I've had. You literally can change yourself in an instant just by changing the direction of your thought, because you're changing how you're feeling. You're changing the energy. You're changing your emotion. You're changing every facet of who you are that reality has to catch up with. This is the beauty of it. This is a great thing about understanding quantum science. When you realize that we are just energy. We are just energy with a choice, like no other being on this planet, to choose the direction of where we want to go in life, just by focusing on what we want to have, be, and do. If you're waking up with the same life feeling and dreading the day, that's you just choosing that life and choosing that path. You start changing your thoughts. Yeah, indeed, you might have to go down the same reality path, but the mental path starts the process. You become successful inside before you can become so-called successful outside. In your own way, mind you, either a monetary level, business level, relationship level. It all starts within. Everything's an inside job. It's a great mental tool that we have. It's our personal power that we have to choose where we want. But most people actually point it in the wrong direction because they think it's who they are right now. You can change who you are. You can change anything in your life. But it takes the courage to do it. It takes discipline. It takes repetition. It takes you taking a hard look at where you are and saying, wait, there's something better for me. There's something better for me that I can pursue in life. Most importantly, what I want to be in life, because we all have something to do. We are all here for a reason, whether you like it or not. We have something to give to this life that we're in right now. You have a choice to give it or waste it. You drive by any graveyard, there's a million dreams laying 6 feet under that could have mobilized into the most amazing things, but people just chose not to do that. Make it your year. Make it your day. Make it your minute right now to choose that person you've always wanted to be. I do this every day. I choose to be the Jerry that I've always wanted to be. And you guys can do it for yourself because life is just going to give it to you. And you're going to see these little synchronicities that you're going to say, wow, I knew that was going to happen. Or you start getting some deja vu. I've been here before. Yeah, because you thought about it. Reality's got to catch up to your thinking. Reality's got to catch up to all of this. Time is linear. And when you start understanding who you are, you're going to realize that it's just me attracting who I am right now. You get to that point in life and you're not, if you're not attracting the true person that you are, take a direct and mental assessment. It's scary as hell. A lot of you will get scared as hell understanding that, wait, I'm actually this negative all day long. This is why things are happening in my life. I can use endless scenarios that have happened in my life. Then I realized, wait, I was the magnet that I was creating all this in my life. It's that kind of understanding that'll really bring you to the next level. It's that kind of understanding to realize what you're attracting. This is your year. This is your year to be the best you. And all good will come back to you. But it starts with a direct reflection of what you're seeing every day. Repetitive, yes. Redundant, maybe. But it's the best. I mean, only disciplined ones are purely free in life. And I'm not sure who wrote that quote, but that's probably the most amazing philosophy one can give themselves. Only disciplined ones that really take into account what they're sending out every day to the universe and realizing what they're getting back. Only disciplined ones are purely free. Discipline can fix 80% of your problems. To me, honestly, I think 100%. Because if you get in with this kind of Marine Corps attitude of, God, country, core, or me, myself, and I can, that kind of mentality, like I wrote with my book, you start getting into that me attitude, you're going to create other yous. You're going to attract your equal. And if you're already doing it now and you're not getting what you like, that's just coming from you. This is the beauty about life. If you don't like what you're attracting, change the magnet. Change the seed you're planting in your mental mind and realize that you can water it with anything every day. Whatever you're planting, you water it with whatever thought you want every day. And that's going to grow into that. You can grow nightshade, which is poison, or you can grow the most beautiful rose in your life. We all have this amazing choice. And the New Year's resolution kind of thing, it's a great benchmark. It's a great starting point indeed. It's been going on for I can't even say, but they said, oh, just attach a goal to something. No. You have to be that goal inside before it can grow on the outside. This is what a lot of people don't really say. When you go out on these endeavors to try to be a better person, you got to become a better person in here. You got to become a more, how should we say, logical person in here and realize that to get where you want to go, you have to become totally illogical. You have to do things you haven't done before. You have to take the usual and do the unusual. And when you start flipping that in life, you don't become aloof to what's going on. And you start bringing all the most beautiful things. So really grasp it for yourself. I mean, really understand the true power that you have. Really understand that you have something to give this life. And let this benchmark of this day, even though basically it's over because I've been working all day, but realize this is not the end. This is just the beginning of your life. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new start. Every day is you putting forth on the new canvas of you want in your life. And you keep doing that every day. You get disciplined in your thoughts. You get disciplined in your actions. You get disciplined on where you're pointing your energy. You're going to find out what you're attracting, whether you're attracting good things or bad things. So ask yourself the question tomorrow, how did I wake up today? Did I wake up with a purpose? Did I wake up feeling good about where I'm going in life? That's the red flag if you're not happy. That's the universe saying, look, meatball, you have to really reconsider what's going on in your life and take that unusual and turn that into usual in your life. And you're going to see the most beautiful events, how should we say, grow in that garden of mental thought. So really ponder it for yourself, guys. It's the new year indeed. Use it for yourself. Use it to grow. And watch what you attract from that, guys. So enjoy it for yourself. Yeah, the voice is going down, man. I got to start drinking some more teas, guys. So happy new year against you guys. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram at America's Mentor on X, guys. Please follow me. And much love for the follows. Jerry Maldonado 2 for unique information like this to help you to your destination, guys. Enjoy your day. I will see you guys soon. I'll be live tomorrow night with Kurt, as I've been doing on our usual, actually, because it's Thursday. Usually do it on Tuesday. But because of the holiday, everything's all messed up. But I will see you guys live tomorrow night. Same bat time. Same bat channel. Enjoy your night, guys. I'll see you guys soon, man.